Assalamu alaikum. My dear students, how are you? I hope that all of you are well by the grace of Almighty Allah. I am also fine. Welcome you all to the online platform of NIEVS Homeschool. This is Mahmoud Rahman, Assistant Teacher of National Ideal University School, District. Today, I am going to take a Bangladesh and Global Studies class for class 5. Our today's topic is Chapter 2, British Rule. At first, we will see some notable events from this chapter. Okay, let's see. Side by side the events, we will also mention the years. In 1600, East India Company was established. In the 17th century, East India Company came to India to trade. They competed with the Portuguese and Dutch traders. As a result, the East India Company was established. In 1756, the last independent Nawab of Bengal, Nawab Siraj-ud-Dowla, was ascended the throne. At the age of 22, he became the Nawab of Bengal. As a young Nawab, he had to face very difficulties in ruling his empire. Here, we see that the Nawab faced three types of oppositions while ruling: his family members, the British traders, and also the local merchants. Among the family members, his aunt Khushiki Begum was the pioneer. She did everything to dethrone the Nawab. Among the local merchants, Jagat Seth and Rai Dullab opposed the Nawab, and they conspired with the British East India Company to dethrone the Nawab. And the British traders, especially the East India Company, conspired to rule over the India and dethrone the Nawab. As a result, on 23rd June 1757, the Battle of Palashi took place. Though the number of soldiers in the side of the Nawab was very big, he lost the battle because the commander-in-chief in the army of Nawab, Mir Jafar, betrayed him, and he took the side of the British army. As a result, we lost the rule of Bengal forever, and the British East India Company started to spread their empire in India, and gradually they occupied all the Indian subcontinent. What are the effects and results of this battle and British rule in India? There are some good sides and there are some bad sides also. Have a look the bad effects of British rule. Number one, the divide and rule policy set social imbalance. That means this divide and rule policy made a chaos amongst the castes, religions, and nationalities. Number two, local economy ran down. Farmers became poor. As the farmers became poor, a severe famine broke out, named Chiatur Monontar. It was in the year of 1770. Number three, the Zamindar became very rich. They exploited the poor people. Zamindar means the landlords. Okay. There are some good effects also. The British did a great deal of good contribution in India. Number one, education was encouraged. New educational institutions like colleges, school, and universities were established, and as well as printing presses were also established. Number two, transport and communications were improved. New roads and railways were constructed. As a result, the communication system with the rest of the part of the world was developed in India. Number 3, new ideas and culture developed with the Bengal Renaissance in 19th century. As a result of this Renaissance, many renowned writers, artists came out. Now look, in 1856, the Indian soldiers were directed to work outside India, and it was a vital decision to turn the soldiers into a mutiny, and this is called the Sepoy Mutiny. What was Sepoy Mutiny? Sepoy Mutiny was a revolution by the Indian soldiers, and it started in West Bengal by Mongol Pandey. He led this mutiny. So what were the reasons for this mutiny? Look at the board. The soldiers were 3 lakh in number, while the British were only 50,000. So as the Indian soldiers were big in number, they dared to make a revolt and occurred a mutiny. There was rumor that the tallow delivered from beef and pork was used to grease the cartridges for cannons and guns. This rumor created a great chaos in the Indian army because there were Hindus and Muslim soldiers, and they were very much disappointed with the decision of the company. So the Sepoy Mutiny was a must. Number 3, the Sepoy Mutiny was supported by mass people. That means when the soldiers raised their voice against the company decision, the mass people, the general people also supported them. As a result, it became very obvious that the East India Company should not rule in India. And for this reason, in 1857, after the Sepoy Mutiny, the Queen herself decided to take the rule in India, and gradually in 1858, the rule of India from the hand of East India Company handed over to the Queen. So these are the most notable events from this chapter. I hope that all of you have understood this lesson very well. Keep practicing at home and follow your textbook more and more. Stay well and abide by your parents. See you in the next class. Allah Hafiz.